2, 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll get tired doing that in a minute.
5.
Right. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Are you both ready?
Yeah.
Hi. Oh no, wait, that's not right. Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to my channel if this is your first time here. If this is your first time here, my name's Georgina. I am mummy to Rory and stepmummy to Imogen. So Rory is 7 months and Imogen is 7. So I have a very glamorous assistant today, which is Imogen, because Rory is getting much harder to film with at the moment. He just wants to be into everything. So the first thing I want to talk about is Rory as a whole. Obviously, he is the star of the show. So Rory this month has become such a little character. So he's really stealing hearts. He has learned how to kind of charm people. So an example is the other day we were at a supermarket and a woman pulled up in the car next to us. He was sat on my lap because we were waiting for his dad. And he started like staring at her, and then when she got out of the car he just gave her like the biggest smile, and he's kind of learning to like really play on like strangers and new people and just to charm his way in with them, which is really nice, because I was really concerned about him at one point that he was quite shy and not, I don't know, he just didn't really like new people. So it's quite nice that he's like completely 360'd that situation. Rory has also learned how to clap. He is a pro clapper now. He absolutely loves to clap at anything. You know, give us a demo. Yeah, so he's learned how to clap. I think there's a combination of my mum teaching him that and his dad teaching him that. So he's sussed that one out well and truly. He is rolling like a pro now. He can do 360 rolls, which has meant that he's fallen out of bed at one point, which was horrendous, but I'll talk more about that later. What else is he doing? He's sitting really well. He can pretty much sit without falling down as long as he's not too tired. He has started to lift his arms up if you come towards him. So if he has finished with something or he doesn't want to be doing anything anymore, he will lift up his arms for you to like pick him up, which is really cute. Rory has learnt his own name, so if you call him, he will answer to it, like by looking at you obviously. And he has also learnt the difference between mama and dada. So if you say where's dada or where's mama, he will look towards them or he will pat them, depending on how close he is. Okay, so feeding wise, he is officially on 3 meals a day, and now he's 7 months. He is taking on lumpier textures and stuff, and taking on like biscuits and things like that. So he is mostly puree, but still doing a little bit of finger food and baby-led weaning. I can't really say it's baby-led because I know that baby-led, they're precious about it being baby-led from the start. So it is technically just traditional weaning with purees. So yeah, he's having 3 meals a day. So for breakfast he will normally have like shredded wheat, toast, baby porridge, and lunch you will have a puree. Breakfast I don't mind it being messy because he's still in his pyjamas, so I just will let him make a mess. And then lunch I will normally stick it to like keep to puree so he can stay reasonably tidy. And then dinner again, because he has his bath afterwards or he gets changed into his pyjamas, I don't mind it being messy. So for dinner he will normally have what we are having mixed with a puree, so I know that he's taken on some kind of food. He's started to really chew, like you can tell when he eats something that he's taking more of it down. Like I will go to, like say he has toast previously, I would go to clean it up and it would be, yeah, he has pita bread too. I would go to clean it up and it would be like basically the whole slice of toast would still be in his high chair, whilst now I'll go to clean it up and there's barely anything left. So he's starting to chew and take foods down. He is still gagging and stuff and choking, but I think that's going to last for a while. But yeah, he's finishing like biscuits. He really likes the biscotti things and rusks and things like that. And yeah, so that's nice to see. And he's taken on way lumpier purees and he's learnt to chew those too, and you can kind of see him doing it. Careful with him. He started to recently suckle for his bottle again. So you know, like newborns, they'll do the, he's doing that again at night time. He will suckle for his bottle. I think it's because he's quite into his dummy. I've told him. Oh. Yes, he suckles for a bottle. Butterfly. He is still a huge milk monster. He hasn't really, I don't know, he varies. Sometimes he'll cut down on his feed and sometimes he won't. At the moment he is really into his milk, so he will just go for it all the time. Whilst previously for a week he was having like 2 bottles a day. It's really hard to gauge what he's doing. Oh, nearly rolling off the bed. He is thriving on a bedtime routine that has done the world of good. He is normally in bed by 7. He does wake up a couple of times between 7 and 10. He does struggle to settle sometimes, but it's quite nice just to have that time back of being like just a normal human. But the consequences of him going down at 7 means that he is awake early. So he will be awake by anywhere between 7 and 8. And that is it, he is up and awake, so I have to get up with him, which is okay, but he doesn't really nap that well, so he can get a little bit grouchy. When it comes to waking up in the night, it's a rare thing that happens. Sometimes we wake up at 5:30, sometimes we wake up at 2, but it's still quite a rare thing. He has pretty much started to sleep all the way through the night. So we are still very much co-sleeping. He is in our bed. If he stays asleep in his cot past 10, I will not wake him up. I will just go to bed and wait until he does wake up, which would be about 2 if he was in his cot on his own. But if he yeah, normally he'll wake up at 10 when I go to bed, just out of habit or the noise, I guess. I'll just pick him up out of his cot, put him straight into our bed, and he will go to sleep again. I nearly lost him then. He will go to sleep again. So yeah, still very much co-sleeping. About 2 weeks ago, he did roll out of the bed, which was horrendous, and it just hurt my heart so badly hearing him cry like that. So I now put the sleepy head in our bed in the middle of us, and that has definitely helped him sleep better. Before he would just sleep either in the middle of us or on my side. I would like keep my arm around him, but he now doesn't sleep on my side because he rolled out of the bed. So yeah, so I now pop him in the sleepy head, in between both of us, and that obviously stops anything from happening. Hey! Do you want half of mine?
No, I've got your tea on the go, haven't I?
Oh, she asked for that. It's all going here. Do you want some of that? Oh, okay. What else do we need to talk about? So that's feeding, sleeping. His favourite toys right now are stacking cups. So he's obsessed with kind of anything that involves routine. So yeah, stacking cups are a really good one, and he also really likes to clap them together. It's definitely not getting any easier though. As each milestone comes in, he feels more and more like a toddler. Yeah, I know he's still very much a baby at 7 months. He just feels like a toddler now. Like he feels like he's growing really, really fast, which makes me really sad. But I also really like seeing him become like his own little person. What else have you been doing this month? Eating, sleeping, clapping, chewing.
Oh, he holds his bottle, but only the ones with the handles.
Oh, yesterday he held his bottle without a handle. Daddy showed him. Yeah, he can now hold his bottle. I swapped him about 2 months ago to the Tommy Tippy bottles from Dr. Brown's because he lost his colic. I think he finds them generally easier just to hold. He is still obsessed with anybody else's food. If you have food, he will want it. So I'm kind of trying to find the variation in what I can give him that's ours, because obviously if you have a McDonald's, you can't really give it to him. That's pretty much it for this month. This month has definitely been way more fun. He is coming into himself. Oh, that's my bacon sandwich. It's not for Rory.
I ate half of yours.
Yeah, well, so he's definitely becoming more fun and more of a character. He's easier to play with. He amuses himself for longer. What else does he do? He's really into like anything that's not meant to be his. So a remote control, a phone, any form of paperwork, wet wipes, anything that's not his, he will want. I think that's pretty much it. We have a holiday this month, so we go away next week. So I will update you in his 8-month update on how that went and how we got on and whether we survived it, and yeah, just how that went. But anyway, that is it for this video. Sorry it's a bit quicker, but like I said, I'm just trying to do lots of things at once and make sure the update goes live by tonight. But yeah, thank you very much for watching. Please give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you haven't already. Gotta say bye. Say bye.
Bye.
Say bye, Rory.